Hey, hello, this is Maxton. Welcome back to a Let's Play series of Final Fantasy XIV. Currently 73, almost going to 74, and we're kind of catching up on missions level 67. Yeah, all good. Stormblood, second expansion of the game, and 2 more to go actually. So there's plenty to done in this game. And FYI for everybody to know, actually, I'm part of a guild or a clan actually that started in Division 2 called Ninja Bots, and as per February we decided actually that we're going into a new game which is called Lost Ark. As you may know, MMORPG made in Korea and free to play for everybody since 11th of February in the North America and Europe. I'm in Australia, so I'm gonna work on my clan actually servers in the US on the West Coast, and yeah, everybody invited to join in. We have a Discord if you want to check it out and joined actually our games that we play there. Actually, we play Outriders, Division, everything actually. But the new probably big thing that we're gonna go in and buy a house and everything is probably Lost Ark as per next month. So we have a month actually to keep playing this, and after that I'm gonna play both. So no worries, easy as. So yeah, where are we? Let's keep leveling this baby up and see what happens. There is a lot of comments that North America is kind of modifying the game, the actual original game, to be more North American-ish. But some view that as a bad thing because you're not going to get the Korean experience of the game. So. And that might include actually they're changing the clothing, the sex appeal of the game, the store options in shops as well. Yeah, it's. I hope it doesn't change actually the Korean feel, because 99% of the players who plays that Korean game or Korean games at all, it's because of the looks. Anyhow, but that will be another conversation probably next month. I'm reading a lot, and I can play the Russian version of the game, but I don't want to spoil myself actually and do that. So I wanna enter blind through the North American version. But I know actually the Korean version pretty well, so. I will notice if something is missing or something has been changed. I know that the outfits are in the Korean version. There are a lot of skimpy and slutty actually looks, which is appealing to 99% of the Asian community. And if that's changed, the whole experience will change. So. Similarly with the difference between WoW and Final Fantasy, for example, that here we can be creative on outfits and everything, but it's not censored. And censor, I mean actually you can show some skin, for example like this, but in the North American one you will get a cover version of this. So seems stupid. But less than 1% of Americans believe that is important, and while 99% of the players don't even care.
Ah, there you are. All packed and ready to go?
Other than, yeah, it looks badass, it looks good. And
to the best of my knowledge, yes. Apologies for the wait. The task of tying up loose ends invariably takes longer than one allows. Happily, however, all now seems to be in order.
Then there's nothing left to do but to board the ship. Do try and enjoy the journey, won't you? It may be your last chance to rest for a while.
That would depend on the good captain's choice of route.
As ever, Tataru,
And what?
Naught to speak of, I assure you.
You there! Hold that ship!
What are you two doing here?
Shouldn't you? You left with nary a word. We half wondered if I had done something to offend.
Upon learning that you had departed for Kugane, we immediately resolved to give chase. Our comrades can manage affairs in our absence, and it seemed the least we could do. You mean you came all this way just to say goodbye?
That too, aye. But there was something else I felt I had to. You helped us win our freedom, and for that I cannot thank you enough. Accordingly, after we have established an interim government and so forth, I think it only meet that we repay the favor by dispatching our own forces to Eorzea. If you would have us.
We harbored no expectations of such generous aid, and as there is no telling when the Empire might strike back at you, would it not be wiser to concentrate your resources on the defense of Doma?
I had a mind to pursue a more aggressive defense, to which we will send forth shinobi to provinces far and wide to spread word of our victory, that we might inspire others to take up arms as we did. Even the Empire has its limits. If the Garleans cannot be certain where and when the next rebellion will take place, how can they commit another force to Doma? And besides, so long as this debt remains unpaid, how am I to face myself? And Gorsetzer?
As you wish. I will relay your offer to the Eorzean Alliance.
All of Doma is counting on you to finish what we have started. You have it in you, Lise. To seize the future you want. Never forget.
I won't, Hien. Not your words or anything else. Everything that led us here, that will drive us forward, I'll carry it with me always. And that's a promise.
I will hold you to that. Go with them to Eorzea. Tell their people of our triumph and of our pledge to stand with them.
By your leave, I shall pave the way for our new alliance.
Hurry up, you lot! The ship's about to weigh anchor!
It seems our time is at an end. Go well, my friends, and may we meet again beneath a western sky.
There we go.
I always knew that woman was unfit for command.
Aye, when you think of all the resources we poured into that hole, and for what?
Oh, here we go again.
The beast yet lives. Mayhap it is time I sharpen my claws. I wonder, will you walk into my parlor once more?
Fidolorem Lupus! Come at the command of the Lord Viceroy to present the prisoner taken by the Cranie Lupi.
Oh, great.
Xenosier Galvus, I presume. It's true what they say. You do have the eyes of a monster. A ravenous, insatiable fiend.
You, give the butcher your weapon.
Yes, my lord.
My lord, this is...
A reward given in recognition of your service. I trust it will prove more capable than its former owner.
I swear, I'll not disappoint you, my lord.
Good. Now, silence that mewling little piglet. I will not hear another sound pass her lips. Until I strip the fat from her.
Rescue her. Oh, still in 67s. We have like 6 or 7 to go. We're moving to a new zone now. I hope it's the ones that we haven't completed at the beginning. So we can fly in 3 zones out of the 6 of this expansion. Alright, what do we got here? What's that? Is this... Show we done slightly quest and unlock the dancer job. Alright. Let's unlock the dancer job. It's just to have everything just to have all the jobs actually open. It's not that we're gonna play it, but down. I want to have everything available actually, so we can do something in the future. Oh, sorry. Whoa. Hello. That's what we're talking about. That, for example, will not exist in Lost Ark NA. Due to insecurities of the development team, actually. Where players will find a way. Actually, for day 2 on Lost Ark, they're going to start modding, and 99% of the players will end up actually playing on bikinis. That's how it goes. But it's a waste of development time, actually, and thinking that somebody's thinking that is a good idea in an office somewhere and saying, hey, we shouldn't be actually showing skin or whatever, is disgusting and it's stupid, and only in America. Outside the world, it's not even an issue. It shouldn't be an issue. Just be open about it. 99% of the planet has not changed or has not moved their way of thinking an inch. They're still driven by booties and boobies. Most males, actually. And Pornhub exists because of it. Yeah, it's tricky. Anyhow, I hope the experience in the NA servers is 99% to the experience that we feel in the Korean version. If not, we are talking about a different game. So we're gonna see it on 11th of February. And everybody will compare it to the Korean and Russian versions. And if the experience is off, we're gonna probably continue in the Russian versions or Korean version. The problem with Korean version is that you need to get a Korean account, which is a little bit tricky when you're outside Korea. But Russia don't give a fuck, so no worries. So we're gonna see what we're gonna do on February. At the beginning, we're gonna play on the West Coast North America server and see what happens, and see if the game is represents the Korean version, because it's a Korean game, it's not an American game. Hence, there is a lot of things in the Korean game that doesn't appeal to probably 1% of the population in North America. But players like the Korean version, so which is the original. So I keep saying, actually, if you're gonna replicate the game, just replicate as is. Don't change it. It's a Korean MMO. It's a Korean game. Don't try to Americanize that thing. It's not worth it. Just spend the time in something else and creating more content or whatever it is. Alright, let's continue this. Yeah, I don't want to speculate too much, but I want to see it. And I want to see hot characters and everything in between, and modding and everything that we are used to in MMOs, actually, so we can have actually good characters. It's one of the things that I love in Final Fantasy. You can do whatever you want with your costumes. And you can see this kind of skinny in Lee's, actually, is not an issue. It looks good. That's it. Don't make it an issue. It becomes an issue when you start talking about it. Only in America. And it's becoming annoying. We are in the Is shroud? We cannot, yeah. Fringes and the peaks. And in order to complete one of these, we need to open these paths. Because we need to go into this area. Which I think we're gonna go in a bit. We're gonna open this kind of area and we're gonna complete most of the, probably the 2 green ones. And then wait for the 3 major ones so we can actually fly in this area. So yeah, let's follow the story and see what happens. Oops, didn't want to do that. Ooh, 66. Oh, it's the same one. You see what happened is that we are getting, when we buy everything, we're getting everything 7 levels or 5 levels before. So it's well balanced, but it's, again, it's not worth to wait for the missions to give you the gear. I prefer to buy the gear and then play at a high level gear. I think we're going to open the new section now.
Pray, join me in welcoming our Scion allies, but recently returned from their mission to the Far East. We have been most eager to hear a first-hand account of your time there, eventful as we understand it was.
Very well. Allow me.
Such victories are rarely won without sacrifice, but the prize is worth the price. Doma, free after all these years.
Bloody hells. Flooding their own castle for a better chance at victory. We could learn a thing or two from that lad.
Our agents report a flurry of communications between Garlemald and Alamigo in recent days. 'Tis plain they are in the midst of deliberating their response to the Doman uprising.
Good. Every Imperial unit in occupied territory will be on the lookout for civil unrest. The fear of leaving critical locations undefended will make commanders think twice about committing their forces, giving us a chance to seize the initiative.
We have a chance, aye. Mayhap the last one we're ever going to get. While we've done our best to rebuild the resistance, the Imperials have only increased their efforts to root out sympathizers. If we keep on playing for smaller prizes, it's only a matter of time before they crush us again. And that we won't come back from.
A swift advance seems best for all concerned, not least poor Mistress Cryle.
Then let us waste no more time. The campaign for Alamigan liberation begins now. Our first objective will be to capture Castellum Valadina. Take the bridge, and the whole of the fringes will be ours. From there, we can push east towards the peaks. I name this operation Rulger's Beacon. For as Rulger once sent his star to guide our ancestors to these lands, so too shall it see us home.
Yeah, with these operations, we're gonna finish all the 67 missions. Moving to 68. I don't know how many chapters took us actually to finish this up. 10, 15 since the finish of Round Reborn. We did Heavensworth. So between Heavensworth and this one, how many chapters are we in the Stormblood? We'll see, but my guess is around 15 to 20 because we're taking our time, we're doing side missions, we're not just doing MSQ, so makes sense to be actually between 15-20 hours of playtime. And I can see some side mission there. So we're gonna do that as well. Can we fly here? Nope. Let's pick that one very quickly. So probably it's gonna take us to the same part of the other mission. And also I did inside, yeah. Also I did all the side missions in this area as well, so we're mainly in the clear. So it's just this that opens when we start leveling up. We're nearly there on the 74. Hey, what up? 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you very much for your assistance, Bloom. Not there yet? Yes, 74. Alright, let's put ourselves in the sun. Because I want to see these new... There you go. This new outfit. So main hand, and look at that. Rings, all the accessories and all the things equipped. There you go. Amazing. Level 403 already. Oh, it looks good. Badass. Now, do we need to do this? And do we need to charge? We need to do a lot of stuff. Hang on. We need to go and put all the crystals in the armor and weapon, all the crits and all the stuff. So it's gonna take not forever, but let's see if we can do it. So where is the guy with the thingy? I think it's you. Yep, the melder or what's it called? Materia melder. Yeah, that one. Alright. So, what we need to do is first take all this materia out of the existing thing that we already... Yep. And that as well. Yeah, everything out. Retrieve, So our next probably equipment is going to be around level 80. I'm getting ready for the next expansion, Shadowbringer. Alright, I'm gonna pause and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna go back when I finish. And that's done. So I took all the materia out and then I load new materials, which is usually direct hit rate or critical hit, and that's it. Everything else I'm not interested. And you can see actually the numbers here. And that gave us a little bit more to these stats. And the only one that we're kind of interested on is the dexterity. And that gave us actually all the hits and all the stats. So yeah, all good. So let's continue. Can we save or sell all this stuff? I'm not here. What about you? Weapons? Yeah, this is selling. Well, can we sell all this? We're gonna get more anyway, so I'm going to just sell all this stuff. Let's sell that. In here, 70. Trade wall 67. Yep. Chatrons, what the hell is that? Ah, that's for the yep. And that's for the thing. We'll sell that. Oh, good. And this one, that's fine. This one, that's fine. This one, that's fine. So, yep, that one. That one as well. So that. We can sell. Yeah, we can sell them on. We can not sell them on because it's used. Yeah, a little bit of money, doesn't matter. Instead of actually dumping them. Alright, let's move on. So our next, we're gonna kind of earn some money, and our next aim is to get what is it called? Level 80. Wow, look at that. There's a lot of jumps actually to get there. Unless we can jump there. Can we? Yeah, we cannot get out here. Yeah, the game is not that stupid. Definitely we cannot get out from here. The jumps are super tricky in here. So the only way is jumping from that ledge. But for that we need to get somewhere. And again, the jumps are super tricky, so you cannot even jump with this guy. So it requires time and testing every single position to jump on, and to be honest, I don't have the time. Yeah, you see, you cannot. You should be actually getting somewhere around here, unless it's jump straight on from there. From that ledge. And then, yeah, now we have a problem because that jump is covered. So it's not that simple. Because the entrance, yeah, it's not that simple. Alright, let's get out of here. I'm not gonna spend 2 hours just trying to actually jump into that one. Not yet. Yeah, probably we're gonna focus on when we start flying. We're gonna focus on the lookouts and all this stuff. I know that there is one somewhere around there, but without flying, forget about it. Go. Alright. What do we got? Our characters start looking badass now. I wish we had more skin here. There are other options if we want to use cosmetics. But we're gonna wait until level 90 to create something. Alright, where are we? There. We already cleaned also all the side missions here, so it's very, very clean at the moment. The only thing is we need to fly. That's southeast. Yeah, it's in the next region. Everything that we need to do, the other two ethers and all this stuff. So we need to cross to the other side, and that means that we need to clear the missions. So we need to follow the story then. we got here? $69. Let's do this.
It's begun then.
Good. It's the waiting that drives me mad. Calm down, Nargo. You're making her nervous. We've come this far, haven't we? We just need to make it the rest of the way. Right.
Looks like the bastards went for the bait. The bridge is ours for the taking. Now remember, Monago, I want you to make for the tower as soon as you see an opening and get that flag flying. We'll see to the fighting.
Yeah, this will open the bridge.
I won't let you down, sir.
This will open the bridge.
Come then. Rolga's star shall burn bright this day.
We are fine. To the bridge. Done. We are in the bridge. Oops, not finished yet. Defeat her. Just the two of us. Alright then.
Meet my new friend! I'll cut you to pieces!
No, you're not. 8. It's my bridge now. This, my friends, will open a new area.
God damn you! No more running! No more hiding! Let's finish this!
Not yet.
Look! The flag!
The bridge is ours! Al amigo! Al amigo! Al amigo! Yeah!
Stand your ground! It's not over yet! Damn it!
Let them go, Lise. We've done what we came here to do. That's enough for now.
Villadino is fallen? Impossible!
We have them on the run! Forward! No mercy!
Regroup! Regroup! We have to regroup! All units, fall back!
Commander, the 4th cohort has been routed. We'll be at the mercy of the enemy's reinforcements if we don't fall back now.
Idiot! We have the stronger force by far. Don't be taken in by their tricks. Or would you rather tell Xenos you lost to this rabble?
No, but if the snakes betray us in the confusion, we'll have no way out. I'm begging you, Commander.
As common traitors who drank of muddied waters. For all the good it did us. School's with me! The day is theirs, and so is this bastard bridge. Someone bring the snake.
I suppose. It's our first victory, isn't it? And that has to be worth something.
The beer? Alright, we opened the bridge. Search the fringes with any remnant of the Imperial army. That's the first one. Please don't fight. Just be gentle. That's one. Let's bring our friend. And now let's go for the next one. That's done. Back to the bridge. And I hope that opens. That's one more. Open the pass. That's the next crystal. And we're gonna find our next 2 ethers in this area as well, which is probably 500 to the east. So we need to cross. And with this one, we're gonna cross. Rising fortunes, rising spirits. Yes, cross the bridge. And that opens a new area. Which we're all waiting for. And now we're talking 300 northeast. Okay, cool. 365 more of these. Let's go and pick them up. So we don't forget. $274 north. Northwest. Northwest. West. And he's up there. How do we go about that? From the other side. No bueno, no bueno. It's from that. Great. Tricky depths. There we go. So this is our third one in the fringes. Yes, third one. So one to go, which is in the northeast of here. And that's where we're going. Hang on, not too far away. Let's do the crystal and the mission, and then move up from there. Here is the mission. And we got a crystal. And we got Manago.
Ah, you've come. Welcome, friends, to my village. My home.
How fare your people?
Good, all things considered. Better than the Enanta at any rate. They've sent an emissary. I'll take you to her.
We're here to help. Will you tell us what happened?
Aye. It began with a quarrel between the Imperials and the Kaliana.
The Kaliana are another Enanta tribe. The strongest and the most influential. Unlike the Vera, they want no part of our troubles. They swore fealty to the Empire, and were content to remain within their borders.
Just so. The Kaliana forsook their pride in the fight and yielded to Garlemald long ago. But then a new commander was sent to hold the Black Bridge. She demanded the Kaliana surrender a hostage, this butcher.
Fordola. It doesn't make sense, though. The Vera are the ones working with the Resistance. Why would she threaten the Kaliana?
Because she is ignorant like all Imperials. She knows not the difference between Kaliana and Vera, nor does she care to learn.
I see. All Fordola knew for sure was that the Resistance would come from the west. She reasoned, therefore, that if the Enanta on the east bank turned their coats, she would be trapped. I take it the Kaliana had no choice but to oblige her.
No, they did not. The Imperials left with the Kaliana broodmother's own daughter, Anamika. Long days and nights she looked out on the Black Bridge weeping for her child. Until you came. The broodmother knew at once which way the winds would blow. She and her warriors met with the fleeing Imperials in the road and demanded that her daughter be returned.
Bad idea. Fordola's not the kind to take threats lying down.
You know her well. The butcher turned her blade to Anamika and bade the Kaliana move aside, but the broodmother would not yield.
I know where this is going.
The Kaliana surrounded the Imperials, one of whom, whether out of fear or stupidity, cut the child down. There was naught that could be done.
What madness.
The true madness was yet to come. For in her despair, the Kaliana broodmother cried out for her daughter to be restored to life. She beseeched Sri Lakshmi's intercession.
She summoned a primal then and there?
That she did, if only for an instant. Bereft of courage and honor, the broodmother sought solace in her faith. The Imperials fled in terror at the sight of the goddess, abandoning these lands to the Ananta. Now the Kaliana bid us make pilgrimage to pay proper respects. Yet though we Veera revere Sri Lakshmi as the holiest of the holy, we will not prostrate ourselves before her.
And so you turn to us?
Aye. All who have fought with the resistance have heard tell of the warrior, the icon slayer.
I believe we have heard enough. Inconvenient though the timing may be, if a primal has indeed been summoned, we can scarce afford to ignore it. We must needs discuss how best to resolve this situation.
And there you have it. Rising fortunes, rising spirits. And we're going to continue in the next one. And we have a lot of side quests. Awesome. I'm going to do those and then we're going to continue. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the videos. And I will see you in the next one. So cheers for now. Bye-bye.